a big part of the adoption that was really special was just knowing that he would always be safe and taken care of.
Yeah.
I think
I
that
agree.
was a big part of it. Because there's no going back, there's no going back and forth, anything like that. It's just done. So
We know he's going to be with us.
Yeah.
No matter what, so.
And we could not have done it without the extra support from Clara.
Yeah, we really couldn't have. Like, we can't stress that enough.
Yeah.
How much that really helped.
We initially started fostering. We can't have biological children, so we decided we wanted to adopt, and we thought we would do that via the foster care system. That wasn't God's plan for us. We didn't end up adopting, not because we didn't want to, but our kids were all reunified with family.
The best part of it is knowing that you're having a positive effect on someone else's life, and you can see it.
The most joyful thing to me was knowing that they probably will never know who we were, but for that time, we made a huge difference in their lives. And they did to us as well. Like, there's experiences and memories that I wouldn't give up for anything.
No, I wouldn't.
I actually went on a missions trip with Tammy and Aaron, and they had Claire's Hope, and so I've been receiving their newsletters for a little while, and I had just come off of the missions trip, and there was a email that said that 7 children that were all siblings needed to be adopted, and my heart just broke from that moment on.
Actually, what led us to Claire's Hope in the first place is an interesting story because I had always been interested in foster care, but Adam hadn't at all, as in he was specifically against foster care. So I was in the park one day with a friend talking to her about, what I wanted to do and, lamenting the fact that Adam wasn't interested. And she said, well, have you heard of Clara's Hope? And I had not. So anyway, this friend got me in contact with Aaron Deal from Clara's Hope. And she came over. I got him to agree to just let her come over to just talk to us.
It was one of those things that I didn't, I guess, I was apprehensive, like, well, this isn't my problem. I'm not fit to do this. I've got my own kids to worry about. I just didn't know how I was going to be a father for other kids or how we were going to do that. And I would pray about it that, God would let her see that it was going to be too hard for us to do. And actually the opposite happened. I just kind of woke up one morning and I don't want to say like changed man or whatever, but I just woke up and I'm like, all right, we're doing this.
We can just go to orientation. Yeah. It was very much baby steps. It's like, okay, well, we'll just go to an orientation then.
The day he got adopted was probably the best story, and I think that we all could have had together, because I think he maybe had an awareness. It seemed like he had an awareness that there was a big day. Maybe he didn't know where it was.
He knew all eyes were on him.
But he was really excited. And, we got a lot of pictures of that day. And it'll be really cool to be able to show him those pictures one day.
And the need is just so...
It's astronomically large how big the need really is.
13,000 children just in Michigan alone need parents.
Claire's Hope is needed because you definitely need a community, especially when you're doing something that you've never done before. Having somebody there to walk with you is huge.
Nobody's going to be able to tell you what you need to do or when you need to do it, how you need to do it, and just having Clara's Hope to ask questions to be able to tell us about the different processes.
Well, from one aspect, from Aaron Deal, the legal aspect of her coming to the court cases with us, just answering any questions that we may have while a court session was going on. If we had any confusion with what was being ruled on in the court, she was there to be like, the judge is saying this or the lawyer is saying this. So she was there as kind of a peace of mind. She was just awesome just to be an advocate kind of for us as we were going through this, because it was our first time and it's very confusing.
Like having that support, sometimes you don't even know what you need and they kind of know it first, so you don't know to ask someone else that.
To actually have support from someone that's went through this and knows how to relate to what you're going through means the world.
Yeah.
And then another thing that they offer that we used was the meal service. You know,
We get a meal delivered to us once a month. One time we got meals and dessert and like sides. It was so exciting, and it's always really nice because we don't know what we're getting.
just trying to plan your day. It could be very busy, and then just you can come home and just breathe for like 30 seconds. You know, have a meal ready for you. Like, you don't realize how much that little stuff really does make a big impact.
It's always something we always look forward to as kind of a family, because it's just kind of I don't know, it's just really, really nice to be able
It's
to
like
be able
surprising
to-
every time, and we always forget.
And it's nice to be able to get something and be able to sit down and enjoy it as a family.
And it gets
not
dropped off
really
right at our
have to-
door, so that's really nice.
And not have to prepare it. It's pretty nice. So
A lot of times I have to travel for work or be gone for work. And, you know, we get a big snowstorm and I'm thinking, how's my wife gonna get out of the driveway with all these kids or get them to school or get to these appointments? And just at different times we've had people would just come over and like plow our driveway out for us.
And
come
Tammy
help.
didn't ask. She didn't say, do you need Dave to come over? Because obviously that puts you in the position to say, oh no, we're okay, thank you. She texted me, Dave is coming over to plow your driveway. Please open your garage door.
The regular drops of diapers. Like, there was always diapers on my porch, I feel like. And just having the basic necessities for like the first 24 hours was awesome to know that someone dropped some diapers and even a Target card or a gift card, because our kids never came with clothes. Like, we picked them up from the hospital, I would take an outfit. So having someone give me a gift card that I can run to Target and grab some pajamas was awesome.
I mean, the biggest thing for me just to remember is they're all just kids, you know? They just want to be loved. They want to be fed. They want to have a home. You know, they just want to be able to be a kid instead of having to worry about adult problems, you know? So,
We have had 7 different children in our home, different genders, ethnicities, ages, anywhere from 2 to 16. I mean, sure, they have their issues like every other child, but it's in general been a wonderful experience.
it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows all the time. But I believe that in the end, though, it's very worth
It's rewarding.
going through, and the rewards of being able to provide a home and a loving family to somebody. It's definitely worth it.
I just want to thank them for everything. I mean, if Tammy hadn't even started it, then there's so many families that would have been still lost.
thank you for helping to make me a better person. We've had the opportunity to adopt 2 of the kids that came through our home, and I was given 2 wonderful sons. And Clara's Hope is a big part of that.
We would say thank you.
Yeah, thanks for providing all the resources and supports that we need.
And Noah has grown so much, and we couldn't have done it without every single person that has helped us, every single person in service.
I think it's great. I think they're doing
It's
an
so
awesome
needed.
job, and it's
So needed.
very, very needed. And they're killing it. They're doing a great job.
I would say thank you for your friendship.
I hope that they know this, but just huge thank you.
Absolutely.
Huge thank
Thank you.